Welcome, this is a quick tutorial on the iParentNetwork website, and my name is Dave Merwin from Pure Blue Design, and I want to kind of walk you through some of the basic features and what's available to you. There's two different sides to the site. There's the logged in side and the non-logged in side, and the non-logged in side is where you'll find things about the iParentNetwork. You can learn who the steering committee is, what the mission is, that kind of stuff. You can also learn about the resources that are available to you. For instance, here's a whole bunch of internet safety links for kids. Here's a FAQ, so you can ask all learn all kinds of different stuff. Once you log in, and if you don't have an account, you'll create one by clicking sign up, and you'll create a user. And you'll just assign yourself a username and password. And if it already exists in the database, it'll tell you. And then I can get taken straight into the site. And this what next page shows me real quick some of the things that I can add next. Two things I want to profile for you real quickly. Oh, by the way, if you're in Safari or Firefox, you probably don't want to ever let something remember your password. Only because if other people are using the machine, it's really easy for them to get into your own account and do stuff. So there's just a couple quick things I want to show you. We'll detail all the different features in different videos coming up in the next couple of weeks. But just to get started, I want to show you a couple things. The first one is your profile. And in your profile, you can do all kinds of stuff. If you have an avatar, a little image of yourself, something that you can either get from Gravatar, which is another website service, or you can upload an image yourself. In your account section, which is where we are now, you can do all kinds of stuff. You can change your email addresses, you can change your password, you can change your avatar, as I just said. But in the profile section, when you're looking for friends and looking for people that you want to say hello to, you just simply go into the all profiles, click on the user you're looking for, and then if you click follow tweets or invite to be a friend, you can send that off, and it will send them a notice saying, hey, I want to be your friend. And where you'd follow up with that is in the Messages tab. You'll see in the Notices section, I got a notice that I sent an invite to Demo asking him to be a friend. And then when Demo responds, they'll come back. In the Settings underneath, again, now we're in Messages and Notices, you'll see Settings. And in Settings, you'll see a whole bunch of different options for how you receive information. So if you're gonna get emails sent to you, or if you want to just keep everything on the site, this is where you'd control it all. So you can go in here and kind of log in and look around. Two other things that I want to show you real quick, and then, like I said, we'll flesh out these more of these features later on in the site. If you go into blogs, you've got friends blogs, all blogs, your posts, and write a blog post. So one of the things that you can do is you can start blogging through the iParentNetwork, and other users can comment on your stuff, and you guys can support each other and learn from each other through this tool. What's neat about it is, for instance, in Parenting Wisdom and Doubt, you can read this post by Ruth Freeman. You can obviously click on her stuff and go off to see other things. You can read through this post, and then you can start commenting on it. So wow, even since this morning, there's been another comment this morning. So you can reply to this post that Barbara Casey started, or I can reply to the blog post itself. If I click on reply to this post, it gives me another form here, and I can click post reply, and it'll be kind of a threaded comment down through what Casey's saying. Or I can look at Positive Parents and get in here and see what Positive Parents is doing. Or I can blog on comment on the post itself. Just playing with it a little bit will teach you a lot as you kind of play through. If you want to create your own blog posts, you can do so by clicking on write a blog post, giving it a title. A slug, some people get confused by that. A slug is simply a human readable URL. So when we go back to the blog post we were just looking at, see this up here where it says blog post, gives you the username, the date, and the name of the blog post. That's a lot easier to remember than $X75 25 35 ID number blah blah blah. So what's neat about the posting is that it gives you a way to create something that makes a little bit more sense to the user. You'll write your post in here in this body tab. If you wanted to put a little teaser in, which is usually a couple sentence description, you can do so in the tease. You do that by clicking there. Is this a public or draft, so you can work on stuff over time. You can allow comments or not, and you can add tags. You can use tags to categorize stuff, and then by clicking on a tag, you'd be taken to a page that shows you all content that's related to it. Two more things to show you. If we go into the group section, you can look at groups. For instance, this is the iParentTech group, and if you click on iParentTech, you've got discussion topics, wiki articles, tweets, all kinds of different stuff, and I'll go into more detail on all those as you go along. But wiki articles are a great way to document how things are going or how policies are done, that kind of stuff. And then a discussion topic is a great way to look at something like we're talking about, I'm testing tech, blah blah blah, and then you can comment on that, and other users in that group can contribute. You have your own groups that you can look at. You have other groups. Obviously, since I'm a new user, I haven't started joining any groups yet. One last thing to kind of go over is in the calendar section. You've got three different calendars here: the town of Ashford, town of Mansfield, and town of Willington. Those will, as you go, more and more information will be added into these. The reason that we're using Google Calendar is for this little feature right here. If you click on Google Calendar, it'll actually take you to this calendar, and then yes, add this calendar, or no, don't add this calendar. You can add this calendar to your own personal calendaring. So then you can, if you're using Google Calendar, can see what's going on right inside your own personal website or inside your own personal calendaring stuff. And then there's also a bunch of other options that are in here. You can change what's available. You can change your views. You can look at the agenda views. There's a whole bunch of stuff that's available. So that's it for a quick tutorial. If you have any questions, email dave@purebluedesign.com, and I will either get right back to you or direct you to the person who will. And yeah, that's it. Hope all is well, and let me know if you need any help. Thanks.